Hello, welcome to Homorazzi. Can you guys believe that this is one of our last episodes of the summer already?
No.
So what have you been doing this past few weeks?
I mean, I've just been resting. I was kind of just gonna start off with the same thing as you. I can't believe summer's over. I gained, as every year, my post-Pride 5.
Well, do you have a pre-Pride 10 that you lose, or?
Well, usually, yeah, because it's all like stress and no sleep and da-da-da-da-da, and like my eating habits are awful and all that stuff. Like I don't. And then after I'm like, oh, I'm so relaxed, it's all done. And then I go to the gym 2 weeks later, I'm like, oh, there it is.
But are you just like, I just don't care, I'm eating whatever? Or?
Oh yeah, for those 2 weeks, I just don't.
Also, do you just going to the gym for like 2 weeks or whatever?
Well, I can't go for like a month.
You can't.
You can.
Like they
you
choose
choose not
from
to.
it.
No, for like 2 weeks before I couldn't go.
Some drag queens at the door saying, "Get ready for Pride."
Adam, what about you?
Nothing too crazy. Sports are wrapping up. Soccer's starting again. Gay weddings, like we mentioned last time, are coming up everywhere. So I'm going to Portland for this like fancy gay wedding for the next weekend. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. The end of summer isn't such a huge deal for me. I'm one of those people who gets overheated kind of easily. So the fact that it's going into fall, I don't care about the rain. I'm inside most of the time anyway. So it's a nice break from what I think is too hot of a summer anyway. So I'm a wimp. I complain all the time.
I like the heat, but I'm actually okay with the fall as well. I like the transition. For me, I've had two Swedish girls staying with me. One of them I went
Swedes?
to... Swedes, yeah.
Do they work at IKEA?
No, they did not. One of them I went to school with like 10 years ago, so it's been like a little reunion, and been showing them around, and it's been a lot of fun. I just moved into my place, so it's been having like 2 extra people in my house when I'm just trying to settle in, so it's been a bit much, but yeah, it was good. So let's get to today's topics. We have a lot of award shows to talk about, or 2 big ones.
We have 2 big ones. So the VMAs happened and the Emmys happened. So we'll start with the VMAs.
It's a really important one.
Right, it's big.
Actually, I was pretty disappointed with this year's VMAs. I thought they were incredibly boring.
Okay, well last year was just controversy and like grossness.
Well, but even like,
There's a little bit of grossness.
there was a little bit of
this year.
grossness.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of loved Nicki Minaj's performance of Anaconda. We'll talk about that song later. But
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought that was really funny. Ariana Grande performed twice because she is essentially the queen of the summer song.
Yeah.
And but I mean, it was kind of like okay. It was very like PSA. Don't you feel?
Miley sending up the homeless guy.
Well, first of all, you are not Marlon Brando, and that is not. Don't you remember Marlon Brando's speech when he sent up the native woman, and she was like,
how old were we when that happened? Like 3?
I don't think we were even born.
No.
But still, I was just like, that's really, really cheap. And she's just sitting there crying her crocodile tears and like, join Miley Cyrus's Facebook page. And I was like, okay,
the push
Tommy,
for the page.
calm down.
Yes,
Yeah, that was annoying.
That is you with the T-shirt all over.
And not only that, but like, couldn't you have chosen someone who?
Oh my God! If you're gonna say is cuter, I'm gonna leave.
No, I was gonna say like wasn't so attractive.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Now you're complaining that he's too cute.
No,
for
I
a
mean,
homeless
I'm
guy.
like, it didn't make sense to me. I thought it was all really like, I felt really grimy and it was just so stupid. Katy Perry and Sam Smith, both of them I can't stand. But the side eye,
the shade. Every
Miley,
gift that I've seen come out of this is just
amazing.
their and like the who are they?
It was
either
the
way?
crocodile. It was Miley's crocodile tears, and I'm so over it. Like, here's the thing. If you really want to make an impact, why don't you donate some of your millions that you're complaining about?
she's doing-
I don't believe that she did for a second.
Okay, I am not giving her any more attention. I don't think she's any better for it. It was way too dramatic. I have no problem with how cute the homeless guy was. You're crazy
I just
about
wanted
that?
them to look a little bit more homeless.
Can we talk about Beyonce?
We could talk about Beyonce. So a lot of people were saying how this was like, it was like, after this performance, Beyonce's a legend. Actually, Queens, it was after the performance at the Billboard Awards that
Oh
she
yeah,
became
she was
legend
already a
status.
legend, and she just...
This was like essentially, my favorite little meme was like, I'm so glad that Beyonce let everyone else open up for her concert.
Yeah, really.
It was great. She performed a little bit of every song pretty much from the album, and it was awesome. And it was interesting because the first part of the performance I felt was really directed to Jay-Z and his cheating. And then it kind of like moved away from that, and then he like joined her up on stage.
I know, and then he gave her the award, and they had
then
this
a
gross
kiss,
kiss, and he was like, "Do the best."
Living
entertainer.
entertainer.
I'm like, calm down. No one's falling for
No,
this.
no, I wasn't falling for like that harmony
No.
in the household
Yeah.
thing. But I mean, she is one of the greatest living entertainers.
That is fine.
Yeah.
He just not to say that into some sort of like platitude to like get back in her life as he's getting booted out right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to the Emmys then.
Well, I actually didn't watch the Emmys.
No, who does? I watch clips.
I usually watch all the award shows because
I didn't
love
even
them.
know they were coming, and all of a sudden it was just like, boom, next day
and
after
they were
VMAs.
there. I am so happy that Breaking Bad like swept the acting categories, which was like, I was getting confused. Like, wait a minute, Breaking Bad was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just keep forgetting that last year. You know, when they were
really
out, they
soon,
just
yeah.
missed the last cut. So Bryan Cranston won for Best Actor. deserved. Aaron Paul won for Best Supporting Actor, deserved. Anna Gunn won for Best Supporting Actress, deserved. And then everyone else.
You seem like you're going to disagree with that.
No, I'm not disagreeing with how great the show is, and they totally deserve awards. My issue is this: what I've read about the Emmys is like they don't change. They're so standard. They've won what, like 6 out of 7 times, and Jim Parsons has won like 9 out of 10 times.
But they're good. Like if Bryan Cranston has won 4 out of the 5 times he was.
Sure, wealth. It's not the end of the world. It's someone else who's really doing their best, who does a great job. It's a subjective thing. There's not like he's a 99 and everyone else is a 98. It's like give opportunities to new people to win things when he doesn't need to win another award. It's going on some shelf that's already buckling from the weight from the other things he's done.
Whatever. But then it's their fault. They nominate the same people over and over again. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sorry, the guy from Mad Men is not as good as the guy from Breaking Bad, and he never will be. So
what do you think about Game of Thrones getting like 19 nominations and 0 awards?
They didn't win anything?
Nothing.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they've won a lot in the past, so I guess that goes against my point. It's always the same one. But I guess it wasn't their year. Whoever was judging, that's not what they were looking for. I don't even understand how the criteria works.
And last season was kind of boring.
There you go.
It was not.
I think it was one of the worst books or something. I can't remember how.
Yeah,
it matches up.
it wasn't my favorite season.
I will say that Juliana Margulies winning was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
her speech was a little normal, fine. It was cute, but I loved that she won.
Yeah, me too.
There were some good moments from it, though. I really loved when Gwen Stefani mispronounced like Colbert Report and said Colbor.
She's the new John Travolta.
But
Oh God.
Jimmy Fallon totally made up for it and just went up and like, I guess obviously none of this was planned, and he just took over, and then Colbert was whispering stuff into him, and it was really a funny moment that people went for, and it covered the fact that she's an idiot and couldn't learn how to pronounce it.
Also, she didn't look like herself. Like
No, she looked weird.
Yeah,
like,
very weird.
Like she's trying to look like Iggy or something now. It was just like this weird plastic look for her.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have for these award shows. When we come back, we're going to move on to music. Welcome back. We're moving on to music now, and we actually have some music to talk about for once.
I know,
Finally.
for the first time ever, because every week every time we film, like, we're gonna talk about music, and we actually had like 6 or 7. We
had to cut some out. We're going to start off first with Taylor Swift's new music video, "Shake It Off."
'Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreakers gonna break, and the fakers gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake, shake it off.
Love it.
Okay, I
Yes.
thought I was going to disagree with you. I think this is so,
Love
so good.
It's so good for her.
Yeah.
It's so different. And I know a lot of people were saying how she was like almost being a little bit racist. Oh, God. But I was like, she's making herself look like a fool with everyone around her who knows what they're doing.
Thank you.
The song is great.
Yep.
The video is hilarious. She looks really cute. I love this song.
Yeah, I'm literally listening to it on repeat all the time. It's so good.
People are like annoyed that it's not the country or it's the pop part. I'm
Who
like, screw that.
cares?
Pop's what sells right now anyway.
Yeah.
And it's so self-deprecating in a fun way.
Yeah.
Like she's not calling herself a idiot. It's just like, hey, we all try to like go on these dances and pretend we know how to do these songs, but I don't know what I'm doing and I'll just dance what I want. Like it was just so on point. And then all the people at the end who were just like normal people dancing.
Yeah.
It wasn't over the board. It wasn't pushing a message. It was just fun.
Yeah.
I really like this. I'm excited to hear
The rest of her,
her
because it's
album.
supposed to all be pop.
It's gonna be all different, so
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it, which is weird because it's Taylor Swift.
Keep that clip.
All right, the next one is Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora for Black Widow. Take a look.
I'm gonna love you until you hate me, and now I'm gonna show you what's really crazy. You should've known better than to mess with me harder. I'm gonna love you like a black widow, baby. This twisted cat and mouse game always starts the same.
The song I love.
You don't like the video?
I think it's, I was expecting something different. They were releasing some clips and it's good, but it's just not like amazing. It looks a little fake.
No, I'm on your side. I
Yeah.
actually don't like the video.
I don't know.
What?
Yep.
I like the concept, but I just
No.
think like the visuals were not that great.
I will start because I'm right. This is her doing like the Clueless thing all over again, right? Like taking a movie and turning it into a music video. So this is obviously the Kill Bill spinoff.
Yeah.
And it is not the quality that was Clueless. I mean, the other one didn't have any graphics or anything like that, but it was just more engaging. It was more of the outfits. It was more of the style. This was just like plasticky looking. It looks
Yeah.
like it was thrown together with some like hobo doing CGI out of his back room. It was not good. It didn't match the storyline. I didn't think it was that interesting, and the song to me isn't that cool.
I
so.
like the song, but I don't like the video.
I love the song. I love Rita Ora.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if you compare it to the Clueless video, which everyone is doing, it's not as good, but it's a great video. I think it's funny. I think they both look hot, and I'm just like, I'm into it. I love girls kicking ass.
It's fine. It's pro girls, pro feminist, but it's not the quality that I've come to expect from her. And I do think she's more talented, more creative than this one was. It's just like, try doing something different.
I think she needs to get away
Yes.
from the movies to music video.
It's like the Weird Al of like videos or something.
Yeah.
Like, stop spoofing other things, just do your own.
Yeah, but she looks really good, and her butt is so big.
All right, well, speaking of butts, the next video is Anaconda from Nicki Minaj.
I let him hit it cause he's slaying cocaine. He twists my salad like his name Romaine. And when we done, I make him Bonnie Bowman. I'm on some dumb shit. By the way, what he say? He can tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through in my automobile, let him eat it with his grills. He keep telling me to chill, he keep telling me it's real that he love my sex appeal. He said he don't like I'm bony, he wants something he can grab. So I pull up in the Jag, Mayweather with the jab like dun 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 dun.
All right, so a few weeks ago I was saying that these two videos were coming out, and a lot of people were putting Nicki Minaj and Iggy Azalea up against each other, and I was just saying, like what we were saying with the video, like Anaconda I think is really well done in terms of the quality of it. Like it's really trashy, but like the production value is way different than Iggy Azalea's.
Are you going to disagree again? I totally agree with Patrick once again. I think this one had so much more put into it.
Like-
I mean, it is slutty as
Yeah, but it looks so good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's break down the song first. So this song has one of the greatest lines in history. He tossed my salad like his name was Romaine. Best line in a song ever.
You're going to say that in like next one night stand? or
Ever.
something?
Oh, yeah, totally. And okay, so I really do like the video. I don't think it's like such high quality. Like it looks cheap to me. But I guess that's the point. It's supposed to look cheap and
She looks
trashy.
cheap.
I
Let's
mean,
get
she
that
looks
straight,
trashy.
yeah.
But
I
I think she looks good though.
her ass is
Yeah.
so big.
And then the random Drake at the end that she's lap dancing for.
And like, there's a really, really, really great meme going around about Drake, like
Getting a
like
boner.
thoughtful Drake or something. Like it's so.
No, but
funny.
then there was some image of him getting a boner while she was doing that too.
I would too, and I'm a big mo.
She's good enough to do it. No, it's funny. I don't know why he's brought into it, like what he has to do with anything. He doesn't even speak.
But it's so weird. It goes from like this jungle thing to like this really moody.
Well, it's like a Beyonce
strip
behind the scenes
club.
with her husband kind of scenario.
Yeah.
But I think the repurposing of I Like Big Butts was hilarious.
And first of all, is this the first time that this has been done?
I've not heard a remake of it. I'm sure
Which-
there's something out there.
Which to me is shocking.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised that that song has not been sampled before.
Well, thank God, because she is the perfect person to do
Totally.
it. So
Yeah.
it's really fun. The lyrics are out of control. Like
Out of
he's
control. They're
balling with his cocaine and did it like
filthy.
dirty and crazy. And I
Yeah.
would never let my kids watch
See,
this.
that's kind of why I like Nicki is because she does it with like some bubble gum and like, ha ha ha. But then you listen to it, you're like, you are a pig. Like, you
Yeah.
need to take many seats with your big ass.
All right, that's all we have for music. We're gonna move on to movies now. And first up, we have the trailer for The Congress. Take a look.
Once we've scanned you, there's no going back.
Welcome to the Futurist Congress.
So you're here too, huh?
You and I are the only ones who survived.
Who are all the rest?
Characters. They invented.
Are you Robin Wright?
Yes. At least I used to be.
So this movie is weird.
Yeah, it looks.
Okay, so this movie stars Robin Wright as Robin
Robin-
Wright,
yeah.
but not like really Robin Wright,
Like
but
a
just
sad Robin Wright.
yeah, like.
I wonder why they chose to do that.
Well, I mean, she's really hot right now with House of Cards, and
Yeah.
she just got off her win.
Didn't win her Emmy.
She didn't. She
No.
won a Golden Globe, though. I think.
No, but Juliana Margulies won the goddamn Emmy.
Anyway, we're not talking about the Emmys. We're talking about the Congress.
really
I'm
just-
just saying,
that's
how
really
hot
just
could she
disappointing.
be? And maybe this is her downslide towards this actually
Yeah.
happening.
So from what I gather, this movie is about an actress named Robin Wright, played by Robin Wright, and they make her into a cartoon.
They scan her in. It's like a Scanner Darkly. If you ever saw that movie where it kind of melds into a cartoon animation thing halfway through it, and then you can't really tell what the difference is. I don't know the whole premise of it, but basically like they download her character into this world, and like her and one other person are actually them, and then everyone else is just made up.
So.
But
one
she's
of-
trying to find her son in that world.
Oh, please, you're going further than I even saw.
Yeah.
Like, it was weird. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna-
I'm really into it. Like
Okay.
I'm very curious to see because I have no idea what it's about. Like I don't know where it's gonna go. I mean it's but I'm so interested in this whole like meta thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting.
Well, and that's the point. It is the whole like meta looking in on themselves, and
Yeah.
looking at the culture and what's going to happen.
But when she's like in the cartoon, she's like living with all these other cartoon characters like Marilyn Monroe and
Yeah.
but then when it flashes back to her as a real person, she's like
old
in the
and-
fields.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right, next up we have the trailer for Life of Crime starring Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Frank?
Tomorrow morning, you're gonna go to the bank and draw $1 million out of your account and deposit to account number 89.
Slow down. What am I, a stenographer?
$1 million? It's just not gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Should I get it?
Do you want me to get it?
Maybe you should get it.
I'll get it.
I'm getting it. I'm afraid Mr. Dawson isn't here right now.
This Melanie with the big... The woman wanna hang up the phone on us. They think it's a game.
I'll call him.
We need to make an impression.
Melanie, is he upstairs? Or did he leave the island?
This basically is the remake of, my God, I'm gonna age myself, Ruthless People in the 80s with like Bette Midler, and she gets kidnapped and her husband doesn't want her back, and it's the whole like her becoming friends with the kidnappers. There is no difference with this.
Actually, that is exactly
So
what it is.
who is the wife? Jennifer Aniston or Isla Fisher?
Jennifer Aniston is the former wife.
Okay, see, this is where I got
Isla
so
Fisher is the
confusing.
girlfriend that they're like gonna go off on their own anyway.
So they
yeah.
kidnap Jennifer Aniston
Yes.
thinking that he wants her back,
Yeah.
but then he says no,
Yeah.
and then he goes with the whore girlfriend.
And mayhem ensues, and that's the point. I know, it is as interesting as an eye roll as you're giving right now about it. I'm sure it's not gonna do well. It's just some names to throw into a movie. I guess she just had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Well, she
I was
doesn't
gonna
have
say-
anything better. I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, she has a job. She doesn't have a job. I'm like, oh, she's living off Friends residuals. What does she need a
She's
for?
got other things.
Jennifer Aniston.
Don't you
what
dare
else is
talk
she
bad
doing?
about Jennifer Aniston.
I love Jennifer Aniston. I am team Jennifer. But
it doesn't sound like it.
She doesn't work.
She works. I can't
she
name what
doesn't.
she works on, but I'm sure that something will
doesn't
roll
work.
up on the screen. She does
Oh my
things.
God.
She doesn't need to.
Okay.
It's fine. That's why she could take these.
She did wear the Millers.
And that did well.
Oh, I don't know.
Did it?
It was really
Ish.
kind of weird.
It'll probably do better than this one.
Yes.
All right, that's all we have for movies. When we come back, we're gonna move on to TV.
Eliza, I'm sure you're aware it is possible to be beautiful on the outside and still, but on the inside.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay, you need to go.
No, please. I know you don't like me. Just change me.
I don't like you, but I can change you. You do anything and everything I say, even if it seems unorthodox.
Totally. Just no backdoor stuff.
Okay, that's... Just go about your day as you normally would.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you? How are you?
Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and that was just a trailer from a new show called Selfie.
This is totally my life.
Oh my God. First of all, this is out. I don't know if you've like.
No, I had no idea about this show. I am watching.
Okay.
I am going to love. Also, can we talk about the leading man, the Asian guy? So cute.
John Cho.
So cute.
You know who it is?
No.
Like Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Oh,
White
yeah,
Castle
yeah, yeah.
and
Okay.
everything.
So cute.
Yes, he's very funny. He's very cute. She's gorgeous. She actually, you wouldn't know this, but she's in Doctor Who. She's one of like the leading ladies for
Yeah.
a couple of the seasons, and she's great. She's gorgeous. So I watched the episode.
Okay.
Is it good? Tell me it's good.
It's not good. It's not bad. It's more your guys' style. She like hashtags everything she says and turns it into like a Tumblr quote or something. So it's very.
Oh, I'm gonna love it then.
When I
all
first saw
like-
the preview like way back, it looked awful, but I think the new previews, I don't know. I think we'll like it.
I'm gonna watch this.
It's like a comedy that goes a little bit into drama, but it's really just a comedy. It doesn't make sense, and
she takes a lot of pictures about herself.
She takes a lot of pictures, but she's learning to be a better person. So this whole like story of becoming a better person and putting down your phones once in a while, which goes to you too, but.
You're on your phone way more than I am.
Yeah.
Calm down. Recently found Grindr and hasn't been off Tumblr and twitting.
I just saw your phone on there and it buzzed and you had a scruff message.
I did not.
And I don't have Tumblr. So
You don't?
I don't have Tumblr.
I don't know how to use that. That's way too cool for me.
Okay, that's like for porn. I use that one, but I know you twit or tweet or whatever. And the point is, this show is kind of funny, but it's not going to win anything, and I don't think it's going to do very well.
But that's okay. Sometimes you need shows that are just stupid, like this one.
Yes. Okay, last up we have a series finale trailer for True Blood. Take a look.
Suki, you deserve the world.
What if all I want right now is to see you live? I love you, Bill Compton.
Love you too.
I don't want to do this.
Now you're with me or not?
I have not heard one good thing about this season.
You're not going to hear one today.
Not one good thing. Like, so now that it's over, we can talk about everybody that died. So, like, they killed Elseed, right?
Yes, which...
And who else did they kill Tara?
Tara.
Like in the first episode. Who else died?
Well, Bill dies in
Of
this,
this
I'll tell you
season?
now.
Bill dies.
All these deaths are this season?
Yes.
Okay.
So Bill dies. What about Blondie McBlonderson?
No, basically everyone else survives. Anyone else who
What about
really
Pam?
dies.
That's all I care about.
Pam is alive. You're fine.
Good.
Pam's got a little happy ending for herself.
But it's just...
P.S. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, we said it. It's on. We
happened.
talk in real time.
They
whatever.
have internets.
Yeah. So I have not heard... Did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched the show still. Because again, I was kind of building towards, let's see how this ends. I'm so invested. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Went nowhere. Went down the tubes.
I mean, I'm just like, it was a happy ending, and I don't need everyone to be miserable, but it ends with like this family picnic where everyone's getting along, and Suke is married to some guy whose face you don't even see. They pull away with the camera, everyone's got babies, everyone made up, everyone's making millions. It's stupid as I was not as disappointed as other people obviously were with the season. Like, good things happen, and it was kind of interesting. They Elsie, which I'm still pissed about because
that
he is
is
a 12 out of 10.
Shocking.
Why would you get rid of him?
Why would you get rid of your hottest character?
And the other ones were all like sick and dying from hepatitis the whole time, so no one was even hot this year. It was really annoying. It just ended so cheekily and dumb, and it just wasn't the way it was supposed to go.
It probably ended how the books are written, because the books are so cheesy.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're awful, but I still love them.
Well, I thought they were trying to take away from the awfulness of the books, but if they veered back there, then they're an idiot, and if they just wrote this, then they're doubly idiots.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Such a great starting series.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, that's all we have to talk about for TV. We're going to move on to gay news now, and we're actually going to talk about whether or not gay celebrities should come out and what they're doing. Are they coming out? Are they not? Are they staying in the closet?
Yeah, I guess the articles, and some people are really talking about how it's still not a good move for a major male celebrity, as far as I really know, is the interest to come out as being gay.
Yeah, well, I know when I came out as a celebrity.
You came out as a celebrity?
Yeah. So we're talking about the Emmys before, and I was saying it's kind of stale with winners. Like, Jim Parsons is like that token gay who keeps winning stuff. And gay parts don't always win on things, and big actors don't get...
token gay who wins. I think he wins because he's good and just happens to be gay.
I think that they would probably look to give it to someone else if there wasn't him winning it, because there is really no diversity on that board of who wins these kind of awards. And he helps them out by being good and winning it and filling that qualification that they kind of need to fill. Because there aren't a lot of gay actors who are out. And you talk to someone in the industry and they're like, everyone is a
Everybody is
so
gay.
It's just, I find it annoying.
Jane Lynch won for that game show that she does.
Yeah, but gay girls are different than gay guys.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
guess so.
it's true.
She basically won as a man, so it's a completely different category.
Well,
we're not gonna argue. So I mean, you guys, you've done more acting stuff, and you understand that industry more. I think it's a super huge tragedy that's really annoying. It's still performing.
Yeah, I know in my acting days it was really
no one pointed to you. Calm down.
I think it just depends on how someone wants to live, whether they want to live like in the closet and have to hide that all the time and have to have like a beard or whatever and all that stuff. It's just, I think that's...
What's the alternative?
I think
have $100 million though?
I don't know. I think that's an awful way to live.
I don't.
You would do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if it was like $100 million, I would be really pressed.
I actually wonder if people have strategies to stay in the closet up until a certain point until they're famous enough, and then they're gonna just...
There's a really great episode of Devious Maids, which I just caught up on.
Myself.
Where the male singer Alejandro came out to his maid,
how much time is
Carmen, and she was like, "You're gay." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gay, and this is my boyfriend." Da da da. And then his boyfriend went to the tabloids to out him, and he was like, "I need a beard," and they had a contract. So I don't know how real this is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty real.
Are we citing Devious Maids as a point of reference
Yes!
for a metaphor of life with real?
So what they had is they had this contract, and it was like, she gets all of this stuff, they have this wedding, they're married for 2 years, then they have a irreconcilable difference divorce, and then life goes on, and he can live his life however he wants, but it's just to ungay him, and I think that totally happens, Katie Holmes.
If this doesn't get edited out, I will jump off the
better
bridge.
stay, because this is a great point.
Nobody is staying tuned for your recap of Devious Maids.
Which, by the way, just finished its second season, and it's
Are you getting paid by them? I am convinced you're getting some sort of kickback.
It's so good.
Oh my God. Anyway, staying in the closet sucks. I hope actors don't have to keep doing this. I would like a tipping point to happen for the industry, that there's no typecasting, be what you want, you can act in any position.
And watch Devious Maids.
Oh my God, Patrick, end the show.
And on that note, that's all we have for today's show. We will see you guys next time.
Bye. Bye, watch Devious Maids.
Oh my God!
Bye!
You're getting paid.
You didn't even do your bye.
No, I said bye, watch Devious Maids.
I want to jump across this table right now.
You need to watch it. You like Desperate
I
Housewives,
told you I
right?
watched the first 20 minutes and it was ridiculous.
No, did you watch Desperate Housewives?
Yes, of course I did.
It's like the same thing, but they're Mexican and they clean houses.
And they make 1/8 the money.
It's so good though.